Happy New Year. Today is January 2nd, 2024. Happy New Year. Here is Mountain Brook Kitty. She has one kit. She's got him sitting up there on top. I had tucked it down inside the back corner where she had made her hollow. And she dug him out and put him right there. So I just sat some nest filler on top so she could work that in. It's getting colder out here. I think it got down to 20 degrees last night. I'm not sure, but I think so. So Kitty's got plenty of things in her nest box to keep that baby warm. She's been doing a good job too. I see her in there checking. You've been doing a really good job, Kitty. Yes, you have. You're a good mama. Here is Mountain Brook Fortune and her one cream kit. Out of all those babies she had, we've got one survivor. I'm not sure why that is. I do believe she started weaning them early. Too early, because this is the only one that has survived. And I find it out here curled up next to its mother, so I know she helps keep them warm, especially on these cool nights. So I've got them together. That kit is less than a month and 11 days. A month and 11 days is what they have to be before I move them. And this time I kept the does in. Here's Zora and her herd. I say herd because she's got 4 of them in there. She was bred to Mountain Brook Sweet Pea, who is a small little buck, little Japanese buck. So these are all harlequinized litter, which is good for breeding to more Japanese. A lot of people call Japanese Harleys. And you'll get a Goudy because the dam, Zora, is a chestnut. So we have a Goudy going on here, which is good. And they're doing well. I like keeping the mother in with them. Here is Angel. Lovely Lops Angel. And her 3, they've got their bowl of food over there in the corner. They pushed it over there, it looks like. That pointed white is a blue pointed white. It's really pretty. And the father was Zenshin. our small little Siamese sable. Hello, you guys. Smoke pearl. Right there's a smoke pearl. There's a blue pointed white. The color is coming in. And the other one over there would be seal. I think there's only, I can't remember the sex on them. I have it written down. But it makes me nervous when we have these cold nights. But having the mother in there is an extra warming device. And that really is the killer. So far I've found that when I'm raising them, the cold, after they've been weaned, and the other thing is the food, if I overfeed them. So there's 3 scoops of rabbit pellets in that dish, and I've been adding 2 scoops of oatmeal, just because this is a lot of change coming out here with the weather, and I don't have them on straight pellets yet, but I do have this filled up. So, because they had access to it in their other cage. We feed a product by ADM. It's called Pen Pals Rabbit Pellets, and there is a show rabbit, and there's also a maintenance rabbit pellet. We just use the maintenance rabbit for our rabbits that live outside in our retirement and our brood does. So we have a rabbit feeder that hangs on the door. I have that accessible for the dam, but the majority of the rabbits are eating out of the tray, as that is more accessible. It's lower to the ground. And I don't find any waste. These guys are getting 3 scoops pellets, 2 scoops oatmeal also. There's 3 of them in here, but their mother's also in there with them. So I felt like just putting 2 scoops in would be too little for all of them in there. And then I suppose when they start to get to be where they're growing and they need more, they'll be eating from the feeder. That's always a iffy time too, because you don't want them overeating. So I'm being really careful with Fortune and her baby, that because she's already been dealing with all this. I think when they early wean, their babies just are not ready to be off that milk, and they started dying mostly to the elements and starvation, probably, because they have to be old enough to be able to eat from the tray, at least get the oatmeal if they can't get the pellets. And then it's transitioning them off of the oatmeal to where they're on straight pellets. And that seems to be easier when they're with the mom. So I've got everybody still on oatmeal because of the weather. When it comes to the dams and their babies. See, every time I come in here and look, it looks like she's got that nest changed a little bit. She goes in there and she makes sure her baby is warm enough. She's checking on him. So that's about it. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and I wish you a Happy New Year. Thank you. I almost forgot about our one little buck from Mountain Brook Iclyn, Frosted Pearl, and 8 points Denmark, a blue pointed white. I like that breeding. Pointed white breeders would not like the cross. They prefer pointed white breeding that is from pointed white. Sire and dam. But I think it worked out. So this little buck has been here through Christmas and New Year's. He really is a sweetheart. This is clean bloodlines. There are no there's no Vienna. And here's Iclyn. Iclyn is currently bred to a chocolate silver martin buck, and we're excited to see that litter. But she just produces the friendliest babies. This guy is so friendly. He's just dying for attention. He's a blue pointed white. His father is a blue pointed white. His mother is a frosted pearl. Iclyn. Clean lines. No Vienna. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. That was our update. Hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.